Your 2-minute writing tidbit. Today we're going to talk about the rewriting process, and we're going to pick it up where we left off last time when I suggested that you should read your manuscript through all the way before you start getting bogged down in all the nitpicks. You want to get a sense of how the story feels, because the goal here is to go from macro to micro. Think in terms of maybe the big ticket changes that need to be made first, like structure. Does your midpoint need to become your first scene? Because if you do that first, you don't get bogged down in all the nitpicks that may go away anyway. So then when you read a chapter through, you need to focus on the show, don't tell. These things were vivid in your mind when you wrote it. Now the question is it vivid for your reader? And probably one of the most important things about being vivid are your characters. What are they wearing? What are they doing? These are more than just names. And so you need to look for ways to make them come alive in the mind of your reader. Next, focus on dialogue. Think hot potato, back and forth, back and forth. This is a pacing thing because it keeps things moving forward, but it's also a way of making it more inviting for the reader because there's more white space on the page. Also, think in terms of replacing narration with dialogue. You've been doing a lot of explaining in this story, but now it's time to take some of that information and put it in the mouths of your characters. And then finally, when you go through the chapter, ask yourself, are all the reader's senses engaged? Sight, sound, touch, taste, smell. When I wrote Fast Track, my first novel, there's a scene that takes place in a crowded, noisy diner, and then something happens and everybody shuts up. It wasn't until the rewrite that I heard the bacon and eggs frying on the grill. So that's your 2-minute writing tidbit. I'm John Didakis, and I'll see you next time.